2. Can I turn it up like 1?
1. Hi, girls. I'm gonna wait just a second. Just a second. I'm Stephanie Tarbett. I'm gonna be doing this training today on moving your stock. The thing that I love about moving your stock is the first word, well, I waited like 3 seconds and that's fine. The first word of this whole training is moving, right? Moving your stock. So that kind of gives you an idea of what you need to do to be getting rid of your stock, right? To be selling your stock. You need to be moving yourself. You need to be doing and being active in being a distributor and making it happen, right? So I get asked so many times about girls being frustrated, wanting help, trying to figure out how to move their stock. I have so much inventory, I just need to move it. That's totally fine. We've all been in the same boat. We all know exactly what you're feeling. I've been there, you've been there, we can all relate, right? So what is the magic recipe for selling stock? There isn't one. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's not one answer for you to tell you how to move your stock. But I do have some tips and some ideas maybe. First off, take a step back from your business for a moment, for an hour or two, and kind of assess where you are putting all of your energy. If you haven't done something different in the last 6 months, then it makes sense to me that you're not moving stock, because you can't be doing one avenue, say posting on Facebook consistently, and expect for your stock to just fly out of your hands. That's not going to happen, because you're going to reach people differently in different ways, right? But you also can't expect to do a party once a year in somebody's house and be able to have consistent sales. You can't expect to throw one Facebook party. You can't expect to do one vendor show. You can't expect that one of these things is going to create a consistent rolling sales for you, because it's not going to happen. It's consistent work. It is consistently moving and working your business, right? People need to know that you are there. So if you post 3 times a day, like it's recommended, so people know that you're there, that's not always going to translate to sales. What is going to translate to sales is reaching out, contacting, networking, meeting new people on Instagram and Facebook every day. Making it a goal, make an actionable goal to reach out to 3 new people on Instagram every single day, or on Facebook, whatever it is. And don't bring up your business. There's no need for that, but just say, hey girl, I love your account. I love your pictures, and ask them for advice. Be like, my own personal business, I would love to hear how you do this in yours. Just make a relationship, make a connection. I see you have kids. Oh my gosh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, entrepreneur, whatever, and how old are your kids? Where are you from? Just get to know somebody, because once you have that relationship, then not only are you building a loyal customer before they've even bought something, but you're going to be able to have referrals from them, or a new distributor. So when you can build that relationship before you jump in and say, want to buy my makeup, then I promise you're going to have a customer for life. So that brings me to another point, referral programs. Do you have a referral program in place? If you do not, then I suggest you go and do that like yesterday. Post it on your group. Make sure when you go to parties, when you do in-home demos, that you are always showing people that if you refer people, then I'm going to treat you right. Give them a punch card or a discount, but obviously we know that discounts aren't like the best thing in the world, which brings me to my next point. Avoiding sells. You do not want to have sells frequently, if at all. I know I have several girls on my team who do not have any sells ever. What they have is $25 on their lip sense, and that's it. If you want it, great. If you don't, go somewhere else. So people, once you have loyal customers, and they're not going to bat an eye when you don't have a sell, and they're going to pay the $25 without even hesitating, instead of everybody now waits for you for that sell, and they wait until you have 15% off, tax-free, free shipping, whatever. And I don't know what your taxes or free or shipping is. Like, maybe you just do tax-free, free shipping on everything. I don't know. And that doesn't matter. What does matter, hi Mandy, what does matter is that you are being consistent in selling for retail value, because when you aren't, then people are going to wait, and then you're going to have these huge lulls in sells, and you don't want to do that. So avoid sells as much as possible, okay? Because your customers will expect that, and they're going to wait for it. So Facebook parties. If you can book a Facebook party. Hi, Autumn. If you can book a Facebook party once a week, how awesome is that? Are your sales going to be more consistent? Heck yes. Heck yes, they will. But is it easy to book Facebook parties? Not always. So that's you getting out there and moving, contacting people, following up with old customers, following up with girls that have thrown parties before, family members, asking them to help you out. Do not be ashamed. This is your business, and you need to have as much exposure as possible. And if that means asking family members for help, it is not embarrassing. It is actually a very smart business move. They're going to be on your team. They're going to become vested in your business with you. So get your family on board. Get your cousins, your aunts, whoever you can talk to, and just say, hey, I'm working my business. Can you give me any leads here? Like, throw me a bone. So, referral program, Facebook parties. Vendor shows are a great way to move your stock. Do you know where your community events pages are? Locate those. Get those on your radar so you know when to sign up or when to jump on some of those events. Because sometimes the biggest ones, they go fast, but also I do know that like hunting expos and gun shows, there are women there that want makeup, okay? They don't want to look at camo all day long. So think outside the box. Go to these shows that maybe you wouldn't. They're huge shows. They're huge shows with lots of people coming, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily is like a woman show, right? Doesn't matter. There are going to be women there. There are always women. So consider one of those shows, or even school functions, things like that. Small community events. Don't expect to move a lot of product at those, but definitely where you put your money and your work and your effort is where you're going to see the return on your energy. All right. So you have the vendor shows. You have, and I feel like this is the #1 way to move product and to move product consistently. Demos, in-home demos. A lot of times you think, hello, Jacqueline, did I say that right? Thanks for saying hi. When you have in-home demos, you have a smaller group, so you're not having like 30 women walk in and out for an open house, right? Those 30 women that come in for an open house party or a big party, they're not going to feel like they need to stay and listen. They want to talk to their friends. If they want the makeup, they're going to buy it. Hi, Sarah. If they don't want it, then they're going to walk out. They're not going to feel bad about it, right? So with a demo, I don't want to say that you're guilting people into buying, because that's not what happens at a demo. What you have is the opportunity to wow. You don't have that at a party as much. You don't have it at a vendor show. You have to be quick. You have to be short. And it's mostly just about lip sense on those big events like that. But when you have a demo, oh my good night nurse, you guys have like 4 or 5 people there to listen and to see the product. That is the perfect opportunity to wow, to become friends with these women, to not only do you have referrals coming from these women, you have customers, you have potential recruits, you have opportunities for more demos. Yeah, right? Good upsell. Totally good upsell opportunity. Demos are the best for upselling. So what happens, these 3 or 4 women see, oh my gosh, I love the lip scents. Oh, but you guys, my shadow stays all day and it doesn't smudge off. I have worn this black onyx on my waterline for 8 hours, you guys. 8 hours, you know? Like, and then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I need that. And you'll be like, yeah, I know, right? You do. But that's not even my favorite. The foundation. So there's always an upsell. And with those demos, you guys, you bring what you have and they will buy. There is always an opportunity for selling an extra color, an extra gloss. If you have it, Tanda, hello. If you have it, they will buy it because women want to take product home. So if you have stock, trust me, you are smart. Don't panic. I start panicking when I start selling off my stock and it dwindles. And I have a buttload of stock, okay? But I have this massive Tupperware full of stuff. I'm not home. I'm actually across the country for 2 months. But you sure as heck know that I brought my stock and I've been wowing people left and right here in Pennsylvania. Yes, Molly, if you have it, they will buy it. Best opportunity ever that I had was we went to Hershey Park for a Halloween pumpkin glow walk last weekend, and I painted my kids' faces like Spiderweb, Ladybug, Spider-Man. Like, it was full-on legit lip scent, shadow scents. And I had this lady, I set like 10, 15, 20 people asked me about their makeup, and I'm like, how did you dare do that? And I would rub their faces and I'd be like, you guys, have you heard of lip scents? And they didn't, okay? So, business card, business card, business card. Wowing and your demos, you guys, that is where it is. I promise you that's where it is. If you're like, I'm posting 3 times a day and I'm not moving any stock. Well, no wonder. You're not moving, you're not getting out, you're not connecting with people outside of your social media network. And I know, like, it's a great avenue. That is where I got started. That is how it all happened. But I promise you're going to be a more consistent seller. You are going to have a consistently growing business with new distributors and moving that product all the time when you are getting outside, when you are going to demos, when you use those demos to your benefit. You could sell easily hundreds of dollars worth of product at one demo with 3 or 4 ladies because they fall in love with the skincare, because they fall in love with the foundation, and they're able to see the product, whereas at these big parties and venues you don't have that opportunity. Oh my gosh, Ashley, I am wearing Lexi Berry. You are the sweetest ever. Yes, oh my gosh, for real, Jacqueline, like standing in line at the Pumpkin Glow. I'm from Utah, okay? I am in Salt Lake City. I have every other person in my neighborhood's a distributor, and that's great, and it's fun, and it's just wonderful. But this is definitely wowing. Wowing. Wear your stripes. I've had girls on my team say, I wore stripes for like 6 months, didn't get one single comment on it, and then all of a sudden, they have like 4 people ask in 1 week. So it really is consistency. Consistency, getting out, and wowing. Do it. Do it, do it. That's how you're going to move your stock. No secret recipe. I can't be like, do a Facebook party like this, and you're going to sell everything that you have. That's not how it works. But being a networker, being outside, thinking outside, getting out and moving. So that's how you're gonna move your stock. I definitely notice a lull in my sales when I am not putting the effort in and getting outside of my home. Now, there are women that don't have that option. I have a girl on my team whose husband will not let her leave to do lip scents. He hates it. He's like, I hate it when you leave. It's just a weird dynamic anyway. But, so she doesn't have that opportunity or that option, but she does get out in other ways. Like, she always wears her stripes. She always is pushing Facebook parties and doing things like that. So there are options, but I promise you're going to see growth in sales if you're getting out. So, any questions? Any questions? Lexi Berry for my Halloween lips. My little daughter's sitting here. Oh, Autumn, you are the best. You are the sweet. And I love Autumn's picture and her stripes. Like, cutest ever, right? Anyway, okay, no questions? Then get out there, wow, book those demos. I have to say one more thing in closing, right? Because we all have closing comments. Joni at Leaders. I don't know if you were there. Awesome. If you weren't, then you're going to hear like the best part of Leaders. Joni said, how many demos are you guys booking a day? And we all kind of sat there. We're like, what is she asking? Does she mean like a month? Like, or a week? Or a year? Like, what? I think she said something wrong there. A day? And we were like, what? So confused. And then she said, at the beginning, I was doing demos 4 to 5 times a day. 4 to 5 demos a day, you guys. She went out, she wowed with her stripes on, she booked demos from like 9:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon and then continued wowing. Do you know how much product that woman moved? I mean, that is why we are here. That is why we are where we are. So if you're moving product and you're out there being a go-getter, then you're going to be able to move that product and build your own empire, okay? Oh, move to a new area and don't know anyone. How do I make contacts? Okay, Tanda, good question. Are you wowing? Because that is, keep your business card on hand. Not only are you going to keep your business card on hand, you're going to get the woman's information that is like, holy crap, I need that lip sense. Because guess what? Is she going to feel 100% comfortable contacting you? No. Unless she's like major in love with lipstick, and that's not always the case because women are skeptical, right? So get her contact information and use your newness to your advantage. Go up and talk to people. If that's out of your comfort zone, be like, hey, I am so confused. Stripes on your hands. Sorry, I have other makeup, not stripes yet. But I don't know where the closest restaurant is where I can purchase a Diet Coke. Like, I just don't know. Oh, whoops. And she's going to look at your hand. I promise you, she's going to look at your hand. And then you can be like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. You know, just makeup, just playing with makeup. It's so silly, right? You've opened a door, right? You have your business card. You get her information. Say, hey, I would just love to message you. I don't know the area. Let me know. Tanda. Wowing is wowing people with the product. Do you remember how you fell in love with Lip Sense the very first time you heard about it? Okay, let's see. I did a demo last weekend and got $1,000 in sales. Oh my gosh, a wine party. That is awesome. Yes, that is where it's at, ladies. Demos, demos, demos. Yeah, Autumn. Autumn says join groups on Facebook for your area. Yes. Play dates, everything. Wear your lipstick. You are a walking advertisement, okay? Make sure you have your shadow scents on. Whatever you have in stock, you wear it. Because women are going to ask. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing on your eyes right there? Oh, what do you use to fill your eyebrows? I get that all the time. So be very aware of what you're putting on your face. And when people ask, you tell them. You say, oh, this is shadow scents. This is some of that lip scent only for your eyes. Like, amazing, right? And it's not going to budge. Don't just be like, oh, I'm wearing a color named Mulberry. Like, not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. Whine about it Wednesday in our building. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Any other questions? So many fun. You guys are such a great group. Such a fun team. But wowing. Tanda, how you fell in love with it is how other women are going to fall in love with it. So you have the passion and you want to be excited about it just like you were when you started. I mean, when you first tried Lip Sense, that's what you need to share with other women. So that is how you're going to move product. Okay. Bye, Autumn's swanky ladies. Did I say that right? I think I did. But it's been real. If you have questions, feel free to message me. Peace out.